live today. Ooh, my alarm's going off. All right. And we're live, I believe. Yep, we're live. Are we excited? Today's day 7. We've been one full week into this. And let me just say out loud for a second because I want you to hear it. You've shown up every single day, whether you watched it live or you watched it on replay, and you've done the work. And you've posted, you've gotten on camera. If you're not somebody who likes to get on camera, I see you. You've gotten specific about who you serve, what you do, and how you say it. Today, we're going to take all those moves and actually start making you some money, right? Mm-hmm. Today is cash move number 1, and I need you to hear that. That's not another training day. There's some training involved, but it's putting into action, right? This is an action day. By the time you close this video, you're going to have a pitch written, and I want you to record it, and I want you to send it to 5 people. Whether you're just sending it to people in the group or you've got some people you'd love to hear their opinion, right? So here's the perfect pitch. You got clear on who you serve. You defined the transformation. You started speaking their language, and today you're going to take all of that and you're actually going to send it to people, right? I know that's scary. This is the framework. It's 4 steps. I want you to write them down. Hook, relate, reveal, and invite. I'm going to walk you through each one of them and kind of give you some real life examples, at least for the hook, and then you can make it go from there, right? The hook is the first line. It's just one sentence that makes your ideal audience want to pay attention. It should speak directly to their pain point or desire that they have, not what you do, but what they feel and how they're going to receive it. Something like, are you tired of showing up every day and not getting clients? Or what if I could go from invisible to booked out in 30 days? These are things that people really want to hear and see, right? That's something that they're struggling with. For the coaches in the room, that would be an ideal one for you. For the service providers, I want you to think about some other versions, right? For the service provider, are you doing great work but struggling to get consistent clients on repeat? Or what if your next project was already waiting for you? For the entrepreneurs, are you working harder but you're not still finding the revenue to match that? The problem, the effort, right? For the embroidery, are you creating beautiful work and people still have not been getting it? Those are great. Like you're talking to the pain point. So we've got some ideas there. I don't want you to obviously use those because you got to use that. So you got to think about what your ideal client's going through. That's what we did all this work for all week. So I want you to relate to them. And when you relate to them, because remember, it's hook, relate, reveal, invite. So our relate is you show them that you understand where they are. You've been there. So for a person that's developing a product, what made you develop the product? You were there for a reason, and that's why you developed it. If you love embroidery, well, you're going to use embroidery because Janelle's in here. Why did you start doing it? Because you want a beautiful customized design that just light up a room, right? I want to gift somebody something that's so personal that they want to keep it forever. Huge. For someone that's helping someone, I know we've got Heather in the room who helps really people deal with the energy blocks to be successful, specifically stay-at-home mamas, which is huge, or I believe she called it a crunchy mom. She'd have to correct me. But you're still dealing with, are you in your own way? Do you ever feel like there's a roadblock and you just can't get past it? Those are things that people are feeling, and they're like, how do I make this next step? Those are the things that we have to do to hook them in, and then we relate to them, right? And here's an example of relate, right? This is where you show them you understand where they are. We know that you've been there, you've seen it, you get it, you've done it, and this is where the trust really starts. Something like, I work with coaches and service providers every day who are doing everything right and still feel stuck. Most of the time, it comes down to one thing. So you've given them that statement. Then you're going to reveal it. This is where you tell them that one thing that you can solve. This is your transformation statement for day 5. Put it into action. You know the one, I help who go from pain to result to your method? This is that specifically. This is clear. This is the thing that makes them understand that they need it. So what does that look like? We'll go over that when we put it all together, right? Invite. This is the ask. I want you to hear me with this. This is not a pitch. It's an offer to help. You're not pitching them on what you have. You're offering to help them to get over this hurdle. Something like, I have a few spots open right now and I'd love to see if this is a fit for you. We can jump on a quick call this week. That's it. It's not pressure. It's not selling, just kind of an open door. Now I want to speak to everyone in the group for a second. Coaches, service providers, product providers, all of you. The pitch looks different depending on what you do and where you are in the framework. It's not that different though. For coaches, you hook, or I should say your hook is about the result they want and they cannot seem to reach. You reveal your program is the method. For service provider, your hook is the problem you solve. Your reveal is the outcome that they're going to get from working with you. The product provider, your hook is about the feeling that they need behind the purchase. Your reveal is about what makes your product the solution for them and that they've been looking for it. The framework, it works for everyone. It's just kind of how you relate it, right? So you just fill in your specific language. So I want you to sit down and write. We're going to pause for a second. I'm just going to have you write out what it is that your hook reveal invite is going to look like for you. So take a few moments. I'm not going to put any music on because YouTube will flag it. So take a few moments and write that down. I'm going to give you like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Even if it's a sketch, I'd love to see it. And then we'll bring it on back to the moves for today. All right, I'm going to give you a couple examples. Today's going to be a little bit longer just because I want to give you some examples. For the coach, are you tired of showing up every day? I'm going to read them word for word because I just am going to read them word for word, right? Let me get it down here. Let's see here. For the coach, are you tired of showing up every day, posting consistently and doing all the things, and you're still not getting any clients? You're not getting consistent clients? I work with coaches every day who are talented, committed, and genuinely good at what they do, and most of them are stuck in the same place. They are visible, but they're not converting. They're busy, but not booked, and they cannot figure out why because they're doing everything they are told to do. I help coaches go from posting without a plan to having a clear system that brings consistent clients in every month. Using a 9-line framework, we've identified exactly where things are breaking down and where we can fix it. So the right people find you at the right time. They trust you and they say yes. I have a few spots open right now and I'd love to see if this is a fit for you. Can we jump on a quick call this week and take a look at where your business is right now? For a service provider, you're going to start out with, are you doing incredible work for your clients, but you're still struggling to get consistent referrals, repeat projects, and steady new flow of inquiries? I talk to service providers all the time who are generally talented at what they do, right? And then we've got for the entrepreneur, are you working harder than ever in your business? There's just examples of how you would do it, and I'd love to hear how you would do it specific for yours. So please drop that into the chat, or you can drop it into a DM for me. So let's go on to our moves because I don't want to take your whole day up, right? We got 4 moves. This is the cash move. Number 1 is write your perfect pitch. We kind of started that, right? Your hook, relate, reveal, invite. Use everything you've built this week, your ideal client, your transformation, their language, put it all together into one pitch that feels like you. I'm going to ask you to use chat. I'm going to ask you to use Claude, whatever one that works for you. You write it out because you spent the time doing it, and ask them to create a hook, relate, reveal, invite post for you. If you need to have more information about what those do, just message me and Anna and I will get that to you. Move 2, I want you to record yourself saying it out loud and watch it back and listen to it back. I know it feels uncomfortable. Trust me. I know how uncomfortable it can feel that you're putting up the content and you're putting up the videos, but you need to do it Do it anyways. Watch yourself back and see how you're looking at it and where you're catching parts, where you lose your confidence, where your voice drops, where you start apologizing for price. You need to see it so you can fix it. Move number 3 is DM your pitch to 5 warm people today. You've got people in your DMs that have been asking you about what you do, and you've been talking to them. Go ahead. Send them the pitch. And if they come back with something that's less than stellar, that's okay. That means they're not either ready now or they're not as warm as you thought. And you can just say, I'm working, like I thought we were ready. So then we've got warm contacts, people already you know, people who've engaged with your content or have expressed interest in what you do. 5 people, I need you to do that today. Move forward. This is the other thing you can do. I know you're going to do it on a DM, but if you are someone who would prefer to be on a phone or leave a voice message, you can do the same via voice message. You say, hey, I was thinking about you. I know that you're stuck in this limbo place, and I'd love to be able to take you past that, right? And then move 4. We want you to come back to the group and report the numbers. How many did you send and how many replied? If you don't want to report that to the group, that is fine. You can send it to me in the DMs, and I will make sure to keep up with you. This is about accountability. We want to make sure that we're celebrating wins for you, but we also want to make sure you're making the movement happen, because the 30 days is about getting money in. If you're not willing to take the first step, it's going to be hard to get some money in. So here's your personal page move. I want you, once you get that together, instead of sharing the content, I want you to tell a little bit about what you're doing. I want you to post something like, something shifted for me this week. I got really clear on exactly who I help, what changes for them, and how to say it in a way that actually lands. If you or somebody you know is blank, the exact person from the transformation statement, I'd love to connect with you this week. All right. Tag me if you want to. Day 7's worksheet, you know where those are. So I want to go through what we got to do, right? We got to go through all 4 of those. We got to do our hook, relate, reveal, invite. We need to make sure we get that together. You need to do all the steps, the movement steps. And here's what I want you to do before we go. You spent 6 days building a foundation to move forward. You know who you serve. You know what changes for them. You know how to speak their language. Remember to speak their language. Today, put it all into a pitch that you can send to real people. A real pitch you can send to real people. This is where the making money moves stops being a concept and starts being a reality. 5 DMs, that's it. 5 people who already know who you are. 1 pitch, send it. Send it, send it, send it. Come back, drop the numbers, and we'll see you tomorrow. I do want to give you a heads up. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. So 5 days, they're going to be pre-recorded. They're not going to be live, because I will be at a retreat. But I want to make sure for me, for my commitment, 1 to you, but to myself, that I do these. So you'll be getting a recording. If there's ever any question, don't hesitate to reach out to me and my team, and we'll see you on the flip side.